friends, this is Sukhmani from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I am a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, I'll be talking about the benefits of the biggest PR program. What is the biggest PR program? What are its benefits? I'll be talking in detail about it. But before that, small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration, news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. And please remember one important thing. This channel is dedicated to Canadian immigration. So anything happening on Canadian immigration, you will get it here. So without further delay, let's move on to the very important video, which is about the benefits of the biggest program. And that biggest program is Express Entry. Yes, my friend, Express Entry is the largest source of permanent residence to Canada. It's the largest source. You cannot compare any program with Express Entry. With Express Entry, almost more than 100,000 people come to Canada. More than 100,000 primary applicants. I'm using the word primary applicant. If they are married, total, there could be more than 300,000 people who can be coming under the Express Entry, under this category. So Express Entry by far is the biggest source of the permanent residence. Let's talk about the benefit. The benefit, number one benefit. And the name itself clearly tells the benefit. The name Express Entry, meaning faster processing. Yes, this is the biggest benefit. In today's world, nobody goes to watch test matches. Everybody likes T20, 2020. They want faster result. And that is the reason this gives you the faster results. So processing, fastest processing as compared to any other program. Please do not compare with visitor visa or something like that. Those are temporary residents, not the permanent residents. So fastest processing as compared to any other PR program. Most Express Entry programs, you get results within 6 months. It's a digital processing. It is electronic processing. It is fast. There is no paperwork. And there is almost like a dedicated staff for this. This is the express train. So all trains are put on side and this train goes ahead. So dedicated staff for this. And faster processing means what? Faster processing means you settle faster in Canada. You settle faster in Canada, you get the Canadian passport faster. So this is the meaning of faster processing. This is the most important benefit. Benefit number two. Benefit number two is reduced paperwork. It is connected to the previous one. You have faster processing because the paperwork is reduced. Now the paperwork is reduced. Why? The paperwork is reduced because it is a digital, it is electronic method. There is no documentation in paper form. So paper form, documentation is not there. Overall, the documentation is comparatively less. So digital and less documentation. Automatic verification and validation. There are two different words, verification, validation. So what happens? The program, the software itself, when you enter, it automatically checks. If you miss something, it will tell you. If you put in wrong entry, it will tell you. It verifies, it goes into the backhand, it checks. For example, you put your TRF numbers, you put anything, it goes and verifies. So automatic verification, automatic validation, electronic signature. So paperless correspondence. Even if, first of all, the correspondence which is coming to you, you are not sending any document in the paper form. All you are doing is electronic. The documents are also sent electronically, and paperless correspondence. If you get any communication from IRCC, you will get email. And because of all this, what is happening, this becomes environment friendly. Why environmental friendly? Because you are not cutting trees, no paperwork. And accessibility and convenience. You can access anytime, put your password, you can access anytime. And enhanced security. The security features are very high. And not only security features, the advantage is that when you send paperwork, it can be misplaced, it can be lost, couriers can be lost, postage can be lost, but it doesn't happen like this. So here, reduce paperwork, point number 2. Let us move to point number 3. The point number 3 is economical. Yes, my friend, this is economical. And this is economical because there is no government fee to make the profile. To make the profile, there is no government fee. You can make, this is free of cost, you can make the profile, no PNP fee. So that is also very important. So if you go into a PNP program, you pay the PNP fee and then you pay the federal fee. But if you directly go through the express entry, not through the PNP route, then you only pay the federal fee. That's all. So you save a lot of money. Then there is no postage, no courier fee. And also there is no travel expense. You are not going anywhere for any kind of interviews or any kind of handling over the paperwork. Lastly, the consultants like me, they charge comparatively less for express entry as compared to the PNP programs, particularly because the PNP files are much longer as compared to the express entry profiles. So usually consultants charge more for PNP, less for express entry. Now with that, let us move on to the point number 4, which is transparency and merit base. The meaning of transparency, because it is objective. See, like teachers, they see the answer. If it is an objective answer, they cannot do anything. They cannot put their bias into it. They can't say, no, I don't like their handwriting, or I don't like this child. No, it is objective. Whoever answers correctly will get the marks. Objective. And ITA. So those who are listening me first time, ITA means invitation to apply, and CRS means comprehensive ranking scores. So here, based on your CRS, you get score. Based on your score, you get ITA. ITA is invitation. So an invitation you get based on your score, irrespective of whether you are tall, dark, whether you are any kind of from any profession. So it doesn't matter. It depends only on the one thing, which is score. So it is basically an equal opportunity, and there is complete transparency. Your ITA is generated by computer, not by the person. Visa officer has no role in the ITA. So it is based on your CRS. ITA is generated. If you hit the CRS, you will get the ITA. And transparency in the process, it is a merit-based selection. If you have the caliber, to score the points, nobody can stop you from getting the PR. It is aligned with the Canada's needs. So this is what merit and transparency is. There is no bias. That is most important, no bias. Moving on to point number 5, which is flexibility. This particular program is very flexible. So you can come to any province. You can settle in any province. And even if suppose you come to Ontario, you don't like Ontario, you say the cost of living is very high in Ontario. So you say, oh, let's move on to Alberta. So you can do inter-province mobility. You can move from one province to another province. There is no restriction. You are not tied to the province. No job offer is required. You don't need a job offer. The points should be there. If you are able to score the points, you don't even need a job offer. Study and work options. So many visas. If you come on a study, you can't work full time. If you come on a work visa or any kind of LMIA based work permit, then you cannot study. So there are restrictions. But here, when you come on the PR, you can study, you can work, any type of work. So that is the option. You get multiple study options, multiple work options. There are multiple entry pathways. So many pathways are there. 6 different categories are there. Within express entry, you have federal skilled worker, Canadian experience class, federal skilled trade, plus PNP, and plus 6 categories. So, lot of pathways are available, lot of professions are there in each pathway. Number 6, moving on to the number 6, which is update your profile as many times. Now, over a period of time, your profile can change. You can get married, you may have a child born in your family, so you can update all this. And enhanced qualification. Suppose you have enhanced your qualifications, you have got an extra degree, you can put that. You can update your profile as many times. You can update your work experience. You can update, and this is the 4th point, is the maximum. We do all the time this thing, because candidate, what they do is they stand in the queue and then they keep updating. And sometimes they go for 1 IELTS, 2 IELTS, 3, 4. So till the time they get the desired score, they keep on going. So language test results are most times we are doing the updates. Job offer, suppose you get a job offer, you can update that. You get 50 points or 200 points based on the type of the job offer. And this is point number 6. Moving on to the point number 7, job integration. So what is job integration? So what happens when you make a profile into express entry? Just when you make the profile into express entry, you get job seeker ID. Job seeker ID help you to search thousands and thousands of jobs on the job bank. So you can apply for those jobs using your job seeker ID, and if you get a job, you get a better economic integration. Not just the economic integration, your CRS points also jump. And another point is your economic conditions also get better. So all this with job integration. Moving on to point number 8. Point number 8 is PNP integration. So what is the meaning of PNP integration? So let me take a step here to explain. So PNP integration works like this. You have in the express entry, you have a federal component and you have a provincial component. Under the federal component, you have federal skilled trade, federal skilled worker, Canadian experience class. Under the provincial, you have the PNP program, which is integrated to the express entry. So what happens, you make a profile into the express entry, province look out for your profile. If they like your profile, they will send you notification of interest. NOI, notification of interest. If they send you notification of interest, they are interested in you. I have explained the context of NOI and EOI in many of my videos previously, so I am not repeating here. So you will, if you accept that notification of interest, you get 600 points. So once you get 600 points, it is almost certain. It is almost certain that you will get ITA. So this is the concept of PNP integration that is there in the express entry. Point number 9. So point number 9, it has been recently done last year, around the mid of the last year. 6 categories were formed. These 6 categories are formed as per the requirement, as per the needs of Canada. So those 6 categories which are formed are like healthcare, STEM. STEM is science, technology, engineering, maths. Healthcare, STEM, transport, and agriculture. So all these categories are formed. Total 6 categories are formed, out of which French, we are recently looking at French is coming with lot many draws. So these are requirements which Canada needs, and accordingly these categories are formed. So category only draw comes. Now category only draws, there are a lot of professions which are there in each category. If you fall into that profession, the benefit is that you will get a lower CRS, even if your lower CRS is there. For example, if you have the French qualifications, if you can prove that you know French with the help of the test, TCF and TEF, you can prove you know French, then even with less than 400 CRS also you can get chances. That is the beauty of all this express entry. Now, moving on to the last point, which is very, very close to my heart, very close to my heart, and I have spoken about this 10th point many times. So this 10th point, this is currently not functioning. This benefit is not functioning, but this benefit is there, but not functioning. This benefit is Canadian Experience Class. The preference should be given to those who have spent time here in Canada. They have studied, they have worked in Canada. So Canadian Experience Class is a category made for them. And it helps people to transition from temporary resident to permanent residence, and it values the Canadian experience. I am here talking about CEC exclusive draws. I have started a petition also for CEC exclusive draws. At that time, a lot of people criticized, but now those same people are following my footsteps. So CEC exclusive draws, I have been vouching for this for more than 2+ years. CEC exclusive draws will help a lot of people who are struggling here to get their PR. Because you can get the PR with the help of low CRS also. So that is the thing. It is the benefit. It is there in the express entry. There is a category CEC, but CEC draws are not happening at the moment. So that is the benefit. Hopefully, Minister has recently announced that CEC draws will come. So indirectly they have said. So let us see how fast we can see those results. But one thing I can tell you, if you think of express entry, you can connect with Sukhmani Immigration. And I always say this thing, each profile is different, each case is different, each person is different. You need to discuss your case with us. More than welcome. You can book an appointment, and our office is located in Brampton. Our address, email ID, phone number. Everything is provided right here. Very important thing. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this data and information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.